the first time here this weekend. The red lights are on. As soon as they go out, we'll be racing here at the Red Bull Ring. And the BMW is away. There's carnage in the background. Timo Glock going off the road, taking out one of the marker boards side by side for the lead of the race. But Marco Wittmann holds on to it from pole position. I reckon Jack Aitken might be up to third, though. He is up to third. Great start from the British driver as René Rast now draws alongside Marco Wittmann as they go neck and neck, flat out up towards turn 2. Gilles Magnus has got 2 Ferraris either side of him. And there you're on board. Everybody else behind him. The Land Audi of Ricardo Feller with a really good start. And a really good start as well for Luca Exler, who's made up a couple of places. Here we go. This is Jules Gounon doing it up the inside to gain a place on the Aston Martin 007 of Gilles Magnus, losing more places. Yeah, but he doesn't need it. Let me tell you, Thomas Priding is fully motivated all the time. So the former champion trying to get up the order, and we might get a change of lead here because the inside line belongs to René Rast up at turn 3. He gets ahead of Marco Wittmann, holds the line coming out of the corner, and Rast is through into the lead. It might not. Here's a replay of a fairly straightforward pass for the lead here for René Rast, who just got the better run coming up.
And while they were running side by side, that allowed him to close in as well. Now picking up the slipstream along the flat-out turn in towards turn 4, as Luca Exler now making a move on Thierry Vermeulen as well. Jules Gounon trying to follow through on his curtails. But at the moment, Feller looking very eager.
Yeah, he is, and with nothing to lose, he's not worried about championship points. Team radio.
You're faster sector 1, you're the good sector 2. We look forward.
Yeah, quickest in sector 1. Purple times for Fabio Scherer.
And another Mustang comes past Lucas out this time. There's some hope for Mercedes when it comes to the pit stops. That's a menacing sight, isn't it? In the mirrors alongside you. The Mustang trading paintwork again, trying to go around the outside. And Maro Engel. Maro digs his heels in, out onto the curves, onto the runoff area goes the Mustang. Bits of bodywork hanging off the right rear corner. He's got his nose in front, but guess what's coming up? That's right, a right-hand corner. Guess who's on the right-hand side? Maro Engel, and he ain't going to let you through, Fabio. No chance. So he just about fends off. Once again, the Mustang gets a clip on the way out of the corner. That sends him wide. Engel is going to lose the place. He's on team radio.
About track limits turn 1. Track limits turn 1. Be careful.
Copy. I just did one.
But it was
He's
on
a
TV.
bit busy at the moment. Something dramatic and that's not on. Here is somebody that does try dramatic moves, goes for it. This might be for a lowly position, but it might be for a point now. Thomas Priding on Ben Durr has got through that replay. Ben didn't have a great start to this race, did he? He was 7th on the grid, and he's dropped out of the points now. So Priding, 1 point. And 1 point, Brian, at the end of the season might just be the difference.
Yeah, well, there's only 2 between first and second in the championship. So, yes, every point counts. And
this is David and Goliath, isn't it? The giant Mustang of Arjun Maidi has got the little Lamborghini of Jordan Pepper still breathing down his neck. Unsafe pit stop under investigation for Land as Fabio Scherer, side by side with Gilles Magnus, gets the inside line, gets his nose in front. Yeah, big effort from Aitken. He's going to try and go around the outside again at turn 4 to try and set himself up for the left-hander that's coming up.
Wow.
At turn 6. He might do it. His nose is in front. That's a fantastic move from Jack Aitken. More contact as he comes through. But the Ferrari is ahead, and that's for the net lead of the race. It probably will be for second place overall once René Rast has made his stop. But Molan almost with Wittmann as well. But it's a net 4th place. Ben Green then has got a dispatch now of Jules Gounon while Jules gets his tyres up to temperature. But he is going to make that as wide as possible, that Mercedes. New car for him for the Saxon Ring, which he was very pleased with. Got a 2nd place finish with that. It's not a brand new car, but new to him this for the second half of the season. Ben Green, though, is going to travel all the way around the outside of him and do a Jack Aitken, isn't he? Because it's going to be the inside line for the left-hander at turn 6. And his side-by-side in the background as well. Lost, what, maybe another second as he just sort of stuttered away. Here we go. The Land Audi is involved in this as well. So Exler, who's got his tyres up to temperature, has dispatched Devour. And Feller now is, I think, about to come through as well, isn't he? Or maybe not. Around the outside, he's going to try. Lucas Auer still has got his tyres up to grip. Off the track almost goes the Audi. But
he did, and the pressure in front and behind, just generating the heat as quickly as possible. Meanwhile, Luca Exler is under investigation for an infringement on the pit stop, so his he might be about to go from bad to worse. I was looking out the window at the Priding stop, and it was absolute perfection. It was like poetry in motion watching that happening. Right, Jordan Pepper now without the heat in the tyres. There's Jules Gounon to the inside into turn 3. So Gounon is going to have both of them, isn't he? So Thomas Priding as well, fairly easy prey with those cold tyres. Jules Gounon, having got his tyres up to temperature, sails past both of them. They've got nothing to defend with.
Don't worry about that. Maro Engel can and does often fight like a lion. You don't win the GT World Cup at Macau 4 times without being super brave, but he knows that Gounon, his teammate's got his tyres up to temperature, can't fend him off, as Priding gets at the inside of Magnus to go into a net 7th place.
Oh, looking back from Thomas Priding at the Come To You Aston Martin, that now has the attention of Jordan Pepper, tries to give him the squeeze, just touches the grass. Jordan Pepper not backing out of it, but then has to yield, but then ducks back to the inside, comes sailing past. Job done, Jordan Pepper.
Now he's got Luca Engstler trying to come through on him as well, Gilles Magnus. And Magnus, if he lets one through, he's got the gates are going to open. It's going to be a flood of cars coming past. He's got to be careful here, because if Engstler comes through, then certainly the Land Audi might come through as well. They're going to be side by side up at turn 1. He can hold it around the outside. That's exactly what Magnus does. Hops and bounces over the curbs, keeps his foot in. The Belgian driver, former Gold Cup winner, class winner in the GT World Challenge, still side by side here with Luca Engstler. But Luca has got the inside line. And will he get his nose in front? Yes, the Lambo gets there first. Here comes the Audi of Ricardo Fella. Also ganging up on him is the Mercedes just behind as well.
Oh, still the positions, challenging further back. Look at Archer Miney ducking to the outside, to the inside, then to the outside, and Ricardo Fella back to the inside again. The Mustang once again looking mighty. Now Fella gives him the squeeze out towards turn 4, but Miney has got himself into the gap now, bouncing off each other in towards turn 4. Miney has the line into the corner. Ricardo Fella surely is going to have to yield. Look in the background. Lucas Auer fancies following through on the coattails of Archer Miney. Fancies trying to get past both of them. So Lucas Auer pulls alongside Archer Miney on the wide outside. The two cars running absolutely neck and neck, but Miney, yeah, I mean, Morris was quickest in free practice 1, so didn't expect him to be quite as far back as that, but he's certainly pretty quick there, isn't he? In 21st place, having a little look to the inside of Nicky Tim under braking. Tim going deep into the corner, he steals that one away. So looking down at turn 4 now, was that just bodywork rubbing? No, it's something more than that, isn't it? Smoke coming from the front.
Braking, isn't it? So it might be. Teammates, remember, so Engel's going to get past him. It's getting worse, isn't it? And Thomas Priding lurching in the background as well. He's in 8th place.